Are you taking an online class now or thinking about taking one? In this video, we will share with you the top strategies to help you excel in online learning. And of course, if you need more support, you can always connect with the Academic Skills team. There are three common types of online courses. The first type is asynchronous. This is the most flexible option for students because you work at your own pace and communicate through discussion posts. The second type is synchronous. With these courses, you meet instructors and peers at set times for live online lectures, and you communicate with your instructor and peers in real time. The last type is a blended course where there is a mix of asynchronous and synchronous participation. Online learning does not mean that you're alone. You have many opportunities to engage, build connections, and communicate with both instructors and peers. Let's review how you can maintain effective communication online. Don't be afraid to ask questions, but keep your emails and messages brief. State your question in the email subject line or early in your message and be formal in your greeting. Also, before contacting your instructor, find out if your teaching assistant can support you. You can also search for answers to your questions in discussion posts or the course syllabus. You can still be social in online learning environments through group projects, discussion forums, and different social platforms. To avoid challenges during group work, try to build a strong rapport at the beginning of the project by discussing your interests and academic strengths and assigning responsibilities to each member. Meet with your group often and create a detailed project plan that everyone agrees to, including check-ins and due dates. In discussion posts, ensure that you know the parameters. What are the expected length, number of posts, and writing conventions? In your posts, try to make connections between personal insights and scholarly research, and make sure to add to the conversation as opposed to repeating the discussion prompt or the ideas of others. To build social connections, ask your instructor to make a social discussion thread and join study groups. These groups are a great way to build connections. Keep your study group small to accommodate busy schedules and meet with them often, and use active learning strategies like testing and teaching each other. Here's something new to try in your groups. Put on your videos for accountability and work silently but together. Building routines is key to being successful in online learning. Treat online courses the same way you would in-person classes by following a schedule and implementing learning habits. Continue to get up at the same time, get ready, and create a dedicated learning space. Keep this space decluttered and have your materials easily accessible. Scheduling tools should be part of your routine. Use to-do lists to prioritize tasks, break assignments into chunks, and carry tasks to the next day. Use weekly calendars to schedule synchronous and asynchronous classes, study time, and time for self-care. Revise your to-do lists and weekly calendars often, and identify time-wasting activities. These strategies can also help keep you motivated and focused. Other ways to improve motivation and focus include having an accountability buddy, making time for self-care, chunking large tasks and assignments, considering the cost of not doing well, and setting aside time to decompress and transition to other activities in your schedule. The learning cycle for online classes does not change. There are things you can do to prepare for, absorb, and review your learning sessions. Before a class, review previous notes, read the recommended materials, and transition into study mode. During a lecture or module, decide on a note-taking method, pay attention for key details, find connections between the lecture and the readings, and think of questions for further exploration. After the session, write a brief summary and create some study questions to use during your dedicated study time. You will find the need for more digital organization, so have separate files for your classes so lecture and study notes are easy to find. Active study strategies will improve your performance in online classes. Visual organizers like tables, graphs, and charts are a good way to find connections between material. Make connections between the material and your own experiences, other readings, and even other courses. Create your own study questions that focus on analysis, synthesis, and evaluation, and move away from just memorizing information. Exams are designed to evaluate how you can use the information in new ways, so make sure to test yourself and your peers during study sessions. Just like with traditional in-person classes, roadblocks may arise. If you need more support, ask the Academic Skills team. We're happy to help. You can find us on the SSC website or contact us at skills@mcmaster.ca.